Want to soar through the ranks with Mai in Street Fighter 6? This beginner's guide will give you everything you need to get started. But before we jump in, take a moment to familiarize yourself with numpad notation. It's commonly used in most fighting games and will help you follow along, no matter what platform you're on. Just look at the actual number pad on the keyboard and the directions those numbers correspond to. 1 is down and to the left, 6 is to the right, and so on. Mai is a rushdown character equipped with multiple tools to get in on opponents. With a fast drive rush, sneaky approaches from neutral, anti-zoning capabilities, and damage buffs from supers. It's clear where this character wants to be, up close and personal. She has to be a bit bold with some of her actions, but once you pull them off, you'll feel amazing.
Show me what you have. I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1.
For starters, let's talk about her key moves. Her drive rush cancelable normals are standing light punch, standing medium punch, standing heavy punch, standing light kick, crouching light punch, crouching medium punch, and crouching medium kick. If you're ever throwing out any of these moves, make sure to look at the opponent's health bar to confirm whether or not you hit, then proceed to execute your drive rush combo. In particular, standing medium punch and crouching medium kick are great pokes, as even if they miss the opponent because they jumped, you recover fast enough to be able to anti-air on time. Speaking of anti-airs, back heavy kick, air throw, jumping medium punch, Hishou Ryuuenjin, and Kagerou no Mai are your main tools for sniping people out of the air. The heavy version of Ryuuenbu can also anti-air, but it requires very strict timing, so use with caution. As for your best whiff punish, standing heavy kick is a recommended norm that crumbles the opponent on the punish counter, making it a great candidate for not only whiff punishes, but also reversal punishes. Next, let's talk about her special moves and super attacks. Mai's Kachousen is a powerful projectile that helps her control space and apply pressure. The important thing to note about this move is that there are two versions of it, charged and uncharged. The uncharged version moves at different speeds depending on the button strength, but loses to both strikes and projectiles. Not the best, but it's decent for checking opponents trying to run at her. The charged version, however, not only beats strikes, but also pops up into the air after hitting an opponent, bouncing off of them before falling back down. The pop-up height varies based on the button strength, and because Mai can move immediately after throwing it, she can dictate the pace by drive rushing in and going for a low, overhead, or throw mix-up. I would be careful using this in neutral though, as the opponent can jump in on you for a punish. It's a lot safer to use this at farther distances to cover space while walking forward. As for the EX version, there is also a charged and uncharged version. The uncharged version automatically throws a multi-hitting fan without having to charge. However, the charged version throws two fans that don't pop up, but pressing forward plus any punch button afterward activates Midare Kachousen, which launches two additional fans that do pop up. The charged version of her EX Kachousen is useful for winning fireball wars and easily confirming into combos. On the other hand, the uncharged version of her EX Kachousen is great for resetting combos and pressuring your opponent up close to put them in a mix-up situation. Ryuuenbu is a spinning attack that has different uses depending on the strength of the move used. The light version is a single hit with some great horizontal range to it. While it doesn't net you a huge reward, it's still your turn after it hits the opponent. However, if they block it, it is jab punishable, so make sure to hit the special move at the tip to make it safe. The medium version actually hits twice and isn't a bad idea to end your combos with. However, the heavy and EX version of Ryuuenbu launches your opponent in the air, allowing you to go for many follow-ups. As stated previously, the heavy version can anti-air, but requires strict timing. There's also a corner setup that makes the light version of Ryuuenbu plus on block. Check it out here thanks to SRM Doogie. For those who are confused as to how this setup works, when you do the combo into heavy Ryuuenbu, you have to quickly whiff crouching light kick into crouching light punch, then do the light version of Ryuuenbu to go ahead and get the +2 on block setup. It's gonna take some time to get down, but once you go into training mode and get the frame meter on, it should be pretty helpful for you. Hissatsu Shinobi Bachi is a straightforward yet great combo ender from Mai, with each version traveling different distances. In particular, the EX version launches the opponent with Mai, so that she can land some jumping medium punch combos. Hishou Ryuuenjin is essentially her air invincible reversal. Much like Hishou Ryuuenjin, you use this move to hit opponents out of the air. The light version is great for catching opponents up close, but the other versions will only hit if the opponent jumps farther away. It's important to pay extreme attention to where exactly your opponent is jumping and pick the right Ryuuenjin strength to counter effectively. Also, it's a little secret, but if you land the light version early enough, you can get a meaty plus on block Hissatsu Shinobi Bachi. In the corner, you can even get a combo from it. Shout out to Diaphone for this nice tech. As for the EX version, it just simply does more damage and has about the same range as her heavy version. The EX version is also invincible at startup, making it a great rake-up reversal option. Musasabi no Mai is Mai's dive kick that can only be activated through a forward jump. This move is great for calling out zoning attempts from the opponent. Kagerou no Mai is Mai's level 1 super that summons a pillar of fire around her. It's great for anti-airs and ending combos, but more importantly, Mai attains 5 flame stocks that only grants damage buffs to every single one of her special moves and supers, with each of them only using 1 stock. While using these stocks, her special moves all do 100 more damage than usual. Her level 1 super does 300 more damage, and her level 2 super does 200 more damage. I should also mention that Kagerou no Mai actually strengthens Mai's EX dive kick, as she gains much combo potential within that state. Keep in mind that stocks do not carry per round, so make the most out of your stocks when you have them. Chou, Hissatsu Shinobi Bachi is Mai's level 2 super that is pretty much an enhanced version of Hissatsu Shinobi Bachi. It does the damage like any other super, but what makes this one special is that it can go through projectiles if you have flame stocks. It also has massive corner carry potential, with the normal version sending you close to the middle of the screen, and the flame stock version sending you straight to the middle of the screen. Lastly, let's go over her bread and butter combos. Mai has combos for almost every situation, and there are different types. She has fast punish combos, meterless combos, drive rush combos, end-tier combos, and full cash out combos. Here are some example combos from these different categories. Learning these combos will be very useful for taking advantage of Mai's corner throw game. Upon throwing the opponent into the corner, she can forward dash to her opponent and make them guess between a meaty,
Stay down.
another throw,
Stay down. Stay down.
reversal bait,
Stay down.
and shimmy.
Stay down.
If your combo game is competent, you'll have a fun time making your opponent feel the weight of their mistakes in this situation.
Stay down.
And that concludes our guide for Mai Shiranui in Street Fighter 6. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more fighting game guides here at IGN.